Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Ramirez and the topic for my drug educational infomercial video is on anabolic steroids. What are anabolic steroids? Anabolic steroids, proper term for the compound that it is used to make it, is called anabolic androgenic steroids, in which anabolic refers to muscle building and androgenic refers to the increase of male sex characteristics. Steroids are human-made and contain variations of the male sex hormone testosterone. Anabolic steroids are usually prescribed by healthcare providers to treat hormonal issues and to treat diseases that are the cause of muscle loss, such as cancer and AIDS. How do steroids work? Anabolic steroids work by stimulating muscle tissue to grow and bulk up by mimicking the natural effect that is produced by testosterone on the body, usually after training. These steroids can linger around the body anywhere from a couple of days to about a year. They have also gained a lot of popularity because they can help improve endurance, strength, and muscle mass. In addition, research has not shown that anabolic steroids in reality do improve skill and athletic performance, but people still tend to believe it does. How are these steroids consumed? Furthermore, when anabolic steroids are consumed by the mouth, they are also known as oral steroids and come as tablets or liquids. These tablets usually help by reducing inflammation throughout the whole body and are used for the conditions such as rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. When it is consumed by injection, then it is injected either into a joint, muscle, or blood. It can also help reduce inflammation throughout the body. Injections are also used to treat rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. When it is by the eye, then it is used as drops or ointments to reduce the inflammation in the eyes, and is usually used to treat uveitis. Lastly, when it is applied to the skin as a cream or gel, it is also known as a topical steroid, and it is usually used to treat psoriasis in order to reduce inflammation that might be happening on the skin. Misuse of anabolic steroids. People tend to misuse these drugs by taking them either orally, injecting them into their muscle or blood, or applying them on the skin as a cream or gel. Steroids are misused when people start taking higher doses of it. These doses may be up to 10 to 100 times higher than the regular dose prescribed to treat these medical conditions. Furthermore, there are certain patterns for the misuse of steroids, starting with cycling. It means taking multiple doses for a certain period of time, then taking a break and restarting the whole process all over again. With stacking, it is the combination of two or more different steroids, and it's either mixing them by taking them orally and injecting them. Pyramiding is the slow increase of the dose or frequency of steroid misuse to then reach a peak amount, and then eventually tapering off back to zero. Lastly, with plateauing is when one is alternating or overlapping another steroid to avoid the development of a tolerance. Moving on to the effects on the brain. Anabolic steroids tend to work differently from the rest of the drugs of abuse because they do not have similar short-term effects on the brain. A big difference of steroids from other types of drugs is that it does not directly activate the reward system to cause a feeling of being high because they do not trigger rapid increase in dopamine. The misuse of steroids can lead to negative mental effects that include being paranoid, having extreme aggression, starting to hallucinate, having delusions, and even impaired judgment. Other effects it may have on people's health is that when people start using steroids, then it can lead to serious and permanent health problems. These health problems include having kidney problems, liver damage, and tumors, enlarged heart, high blood pressure, and an increase of either getting a stroke or a heart attack. It can also increase the risk of developing blood clots. Lastly, as people start misusing steroids, they can create an addiction to them. The ones who usually run this risk are athletes and trainers because they believe to get a boost in their performance and improve their physical appearance. Majority of these athletes are from 20 to 30 years old. They can also increase their chances of developing symptoms such as fatigue, sleeping problems, and they also increase their risk of getting depression that can lead them to having suicide attempts. Lastly, these are my references. Thank you.